Normally, you know what? We let guests kind of head there. So what do you feel like, say for instance, because of course we talk sports, we talk football, we talk we talk all this good shit, right? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay. Let me ask you this, from y'all perspective, right? Which one do you feel like is more difficult in a relationship as far as dating somebody? Somebody with different religious beliefs or political beliefs? Which one will be more difficult to stomach or be in a long-term relationship with somebody?
You ask me, man, it can be either or. Them two don't bother me. Political.
Okay.
I don't care who you rocking with. It
Uh-huh.
don't bother me. 'Cause I believe, like, you know, like they had a picture one time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they showed the projects with George Bush in there.
Okay.
They showed the projects with Obama in there. They showed the projects with Biden in there. It looked the same.
That's
It
true.
doesn't change.
That's
I don't
true,
believe in that politics type of thing. But religious-wise, I don't ever try to change nobody's religion. I believe you believe what you believe in,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna rock with it. But if that's, you know, if that can, how can I say it? If that can interfere with a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody that religious and stuck on that like that,
Right.
I don't want to be with them.
Look.
I want her to be like, hey, you believe what you believe in, I believe what I believe in, we rock. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no deal breaker for me, like a religion or what you believe in your politics. Really.
So what if they were trying to spoon feed you what they believe in? Mainly, or like basically trying to get you to believe in what they believe in, like almost trying to force feed it.
Nah, we not right. Nah, we not gonna do that. You're not gonna force nothing on me. And it goes both ways though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I'm not gonna force it on you. Like I say, you believe what you believe in. Cause I believe if we feeling each other, your beliefs, like I say, religion and who you wanna vote for, who you believe in, I believe that ain't the deal breaker for me. That don't matter. It's got to be other things. She's crazy. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
You say that at the end of the day.
Crazy. What I'm worried about. I ain't worried about all that. You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I say that is because sometimes both bring out certain vibes with each other.
Okay.
And because there was an instance where, say for instance, this black chick had married this white dude. They was in a relationship, not married, but they in a relationship. Woo, this, that, another.
Yeah.
Trump get in the office, they get into some arguments. She all kinds of niggas, you know, all kinds of.
But it wasn't Trump that did that.
And
she felt that way.
Wait, from the beginning. That's some shape, form, or fashion.
It just came out. And she
Right.
used that as the excuse. You know what I'm saying? That was already in her head. Trump ain't make her feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, made him feel that because he was the one that was calling. He was calling her nigga, bitch, da 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 da, so on and so forth.
She violated being with him anyway. That's what you get. If you want to go there, that's what you get. You got a lot to choose for. If you want to go there, you get what you get. Because if it was the other way around, you know how they would look at us.
Totally different way.
But when they, you know, when you see that on the internet, just say for instance, a black girl with a white guy, white girl. I mean, with a black girl with a white guy. You'll hear all the black girls like, "Go on, girl, they ain't acting right." You know what I'm saying? Go on, get them. They don't want to act right. Go get out. Go on, girl. Flip it. Let us be with a white girl. You a sellout. You know what I'm saying? Quit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't keeping it real. It's a double standard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And they was talking about that because men deal with double standards that women don't necessarily have to deal with.
Exactly.
You know, it's okay for a woman. I think it was the clip that you had showed me, if I'm not mistaken. One dude was talking about how a woman could tell a man, I don't want to date you because you're not tall enough.
Yeah.
But as soon as a man say, I don't want to date you because of your size or whatever, you're not accepting her for who she is. Exactly. So on. It's a lot of things that go with that.
I seen a perfect video for that. So there was this guy. He was stopping women on the street. And each woman he would stop, he would be like, how you feel about Lizzo? What you think about Lizzo? How she look? Oh, she's beautiful. So she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would stop. Oh, she's wonderful. She's beautiful. Right. He did that to probably about 5 people, 5 women. So then he stopped and he flipped it.
Okay.
So he walked up on this girl and he said, "You look like Lizzo." He slapped her. See? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So why is that? Why she looks so wonderful? She's so perfect. But when you say she looks like Lizzo,
it's a problem.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a compliment. It should be a compliment. You said how she looked. It was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Now you look like Lizzo. You diss me. Let me slap you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's double standard, bro. It's just how it is with women. It's always a double standard, bro. Like they want equality. Mm-hmm. But I bet if they call the police and a woman police officer pulled up, mm-hmm. they wouldn't feel that protected. You know what I'm saying? They want a man. Mm-hmm. They want to be a man until you got to be a man. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole thing. They want equality. We wasn't made equal. We made stronger. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We made tougher, bone density. Mm-hmm. We have tests. They have estrogen.
Right.
They made to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? But now they want to be a man. But like I said, you want to be a man until you got to do man things. And then you don't want to be a man no more.
It changes.
That's how it always happens, bro.
Because fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, you hear a door get kicked open.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll over. You want to be a man? You go see what that is there. Nah, you supposed to. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Only when
it's swing on you. I done been in a relationship with women swing on me, punch me, all that.
Look.
And I ain't never hit them, but just imagine if I turned around and slapped her.
Oh, it's whole
she start crying, I'm going to jail.
Quick.
Mm-hmm. So why are you hitting me? It's equal, ain't it? You want it equal. Like you want the equal pay. Mm-hmm. But you don't want the same job.
No,
you don't want to do the hard job.
Uh-huh.
You want the easier job. You're going to apply for the easier job. Mm-hmm. Well, we have to do the harder work, but you want equal pay.
No.
That's not equal. You know what I'm saying?
No, if I hope what they mean by equal pay, like I say, I'm going to get in the trenches with you. I'm going to do exactly what you do, and you should be paid the same. Now, some of the things like, how can I put it? Acting. They talked about the different pay grades in actors, between actors and actresses. And I'm like, if this dude only been on the show for a limited amount of time and he making more money than you, twice as much money as you do, then I can see your beef with that.
I can get that.
You know, cause who was that, old boy that played Black Panther? Our boy.
Chadwick.
Yeah. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted, was it Sienna Miller, I think, to play in 21 Bridges with him.
Yep.
And she was like, I want to, but they not going to pay me what I deserve. This is what they offer. And he said, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
You know, he made sure.
I agree on that. Like, things that's not physical. Mm-hmm. But like you say, like when a woman come out of college, you know, half the time they're applying for something like that's a secretary. Mm-hmm. You know, something that's
not as hands-on.
Yeah, it's not hands-on.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times we, you know, as men, we're looked at to be the ones that do the harder work. Mm-hmm. Just say for instance, like they always say, if I pull up at the store, we better get some gas. Mm-hmm. Let my girlfriend get out of the car. People will have an uproar. People will go crazy. Hey man, why you let that woman pump that gas? You see what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So it's not equal. Even people know it's not. Even another woman will see that and know that's not equal. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or let you pull up and your girl out there changing the tire.
Oh,
and you
man.
Sitting in the car flipping through your phone.
Look.
Man, people gonna be, man, he ain't about, he ain't about this, he ain't about that. Because things ain't equal and it's not meant to be equal. Because if we was meant to be equal, we would have been made equal.
Right.
That's why we're made stronger. Mm-hmm. They're made weaker. Mm-hmm. Like with a child. Just say for instance, I had this talk with my mom earlier, and any little thing I say to my son, like if I'm fussing at him after a football game,
okay,
you can't say nothing to her. She like nothing to him. She just like, oh, you being too hard on him. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling her, I got to be hard on him because the world ain't going to be easy on him. So I'm preparing him for the world. Mm-hmm. And I say, that's why. And she like, why raise y'all so this? I say, Mama, I ain't saying a woman can't raise a man.
Right.
But to say a man is not needed, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Because if your son running and he falls, and just say, for instance, his mama looking at him, oh, my baby, she going to pick him up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Let him fall in front of me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at him and be like, you gonna get up?
Right.
And see, that's what it teaches them. That's why you see a lot of kids that's raised strictly by a woman. They more emotional. Somebody step on their shoe, they react, they want to fight. They angry. See, daddy teaches you how to calm yourself, how to handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why a man is needed. Like, that's why a woman and man work together.
Right.
And I believe in working together, but to say we're equal, that's not true. We're not equal. We weren't meant to be equal. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go by the Bible, I mean, they didn't make us. I mean, we didn't come from their real. You know what I'm saying? They came from our real. That's if you believe in the Bible. But when I bring that up, they don't believe in that part of the Bible. They selective. You know what I'm saying? So,
ain't that the truth?
We always give them hell about that. Very much so. And
I was with the real selective. So I know.
But see, what I'm hearing you say though, fam, is that your intent behind it is always good. When you hard on the intent is, you ain't just doing it just to sake to do it. No, I want to make sure you good on your own. That way, when they leave your house, you'll have that peace of mind knowing I raised them right.
Exactly. How can you teach somebody how to be a mechanic if you're not a mechanic?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? How can you teach a man how to be a man if you're a woman? You got to be a man to teach him how to be a man. You see what I'm saying? You can coast him through the world, and you can, you know what I mean? And it's been a lot of women who raise strong men, you know what I'm saying? But them men have problems with certain things on how you look at authority, how you handle yourself. A man teaches you how to be a man. And I bet that guy had some kind of man in his life, a coach, or something that he looked at to mirror himself after to know how to be a man, you know what I'm saying? But I love women, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no problem with women.
He said, let me go ahead and clarify that.
I don't want no problem with women because you got strong women who handle their business. Right. But it's levels of this, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to explain. There's levels of this. You know what I'm talking about? We the enforcer, man. You know what I'm saying? We lay down the law. You know what I'm saying? We make the rules. You know what I'm saying? They can abide. But they going to abide it. They going to survive.
That's how that's going to go.
That's how it's going to go, man. You know what I'm saying? But we bring the bread. You know what I'm saying? And we let the woman be a woman. You know what I'm saying?
And I think some of that comes with that standpoint that oftentimes when things like that are said, that women think that a woman is less than a man. Now, of course, in different aspects, like you say, we're different. But that doesn't make anything you as a woman less than in any way, shape, or fashion. Because there are certain things that they can do or happen to have skills that we can't do. You know, I'll never forget, my dad told me a long time ago. We was walking around in the store, and this woman had an infant, and she was holding him the whole time. And he said, son, if it would have been one of us, we'll hold him for a while, then we're going to find a way to put him down. We're going to find him in a heartbeat. And they know how to maneuver. It's just certain things that, whether it is certain parenting, certain support, certain encouragement. And I feel like sometimes they get overlooked when they transition to say, I'm just as strong, I'm just as independent, I'm just as... Embrace who you are as a woman.
You're not, man. I'm telling you. The thing about a man is, you know, we think before we do something. A woman will burn up her house with her in it to get back at you. They reactive, man. They react off emotion. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying about earlier about when boys are raised by their mother, they really emotional. They seem angry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a man teaches you how to handle yourself, how to control yourself, how to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? How to be a man. And see, that's what you need. That's I always talk to my son. And that's why I say, even when he gets to school, you know, I have a different outlook. Like, I don't never really with my son. I never had to, because he respects me. And I tell him, if he gets in trouble, I sign a verbal contract with him.
Okay.
We sit in the car, we talk about it. Right. I asked him what happened. He told me what he did, such and such. I say, correct it. You correct it, we good. He corrects it.
Just like that.
Because everything ain't about punish. If we punish every time somebody makes a mistake, how can you learn? We learn by error, you know what I'm saying? So I give him an opportunity to correct his mistake and see he corrects it.
Right.
Instead of you coming home and, y'all come on, put the game down, do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to teach him. See, I'm teaching him how to be a man. Because this world we live in, they not going to give you nothing. They don't care about you crying.
Especially being a black man in this country on top of that. No.
They don't care about that. See, my son go to a majority white school.
Right.
But he know who he is because I tell him who he is. I teach him when he's with me. I teach him about people they not going to teach him about.
Right.
They going to teach him about certain guys we got taught about in school. The people, it's really basically the guys they want you to act like. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Not the guys that stand for something. And I ain't going to even say because certain people had to do certain things for us to have the freedom we have today. Right. So they had to put up with certain things that we don't got to put up with today. But I still like to teach him about guys who strong-minded. Malcolm X. Like you come to my house, Malcolm X posters, Muhammad Ali posters. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be shown in a way powerful, strong, not servant, like act like him. Be quiet. Take this. No. I'm letting you know when you walk in here, they not know better than you. You the man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I put that power in him and I teach him that. So when he in there, he know who he is. And that's what we gotta do. You know, so we gotta do that and let them do what they do. But then we gotta reinforce and tell them who they are, you know, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Right. Cause like you said, being a black man in America, it's hard.
It's definitely hard.
We gotta react a certain kind of way. We have to adjust. Cause when they pull us over, they look at, this can be a problem. But when they pull somebody over that look like them, they more calmer. Right. Cause they can see they self or they kid in that person. When they see us,
automatic.
They don't see that. Yeah, they see, hold up. You know
it's just like
different.
It's just like one of the truest things I've ever heard that has always stuck with me. And I heard this some years ago. I can't remember where I heard it from, but I know I heard it from somewhere. Okay. You know, just like us as men, how we will never be able to understand the trials and tribulations, but the beauty that comes with a woman being able to carry a child and bring a child into this world. Yeah. Nobody else is going to be able to understand that fear that we carry around with us, that we can walk out that door and it can be over like that for nothing, for no reason other than just that we're black. Like that's
they got
it's rough.
What they say, they got the complexion for the protection. So I'm saying, and we don't. You know what I'm saying? Boy, know your place, boy. Know your place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I tell
that's true.
That's sad that when we send our kids out in the world, we got to tell them how to conform. We got to tell them how to act so they can make sure they make it home. Right. That's crazy that we got to tell our children that just for them to make it home. You know what I'm saying? That's a worry that person don't have. Like I just seen a dude do his ID. Hey, my ID. Yep. You see what I'm saying? Yep. But I just seen dudes walking up on them with a knife, and they doing everything in their power not to do that. Exactly. They look at us like an animal. Because, you know, one time in the world, man, we didn't have no rights. Right. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have them right. We didn't have no rights. They didn't want you to read. They didn't want you to know nothing. Facts. And look at the head start. But look how resilient we are.
And that's what makes us so unique. Yeah. Because, like you talked about conformity, right? Yeah. And that's one of the biggest things that, after all these years, that we naturally just don't do. And what I mean by that is you have other races, other cultures that come over here and they change their name. You look at Ted Cruz. That ain't his real name, Raphael. Yeah. They come here and they're like, I want to fit in so much with this other race that I'm willing to change my whole identity as a whole. Black men are hated worldwide. It isn't just here. You go to another country,
Africa.
Yes,
yes. What you mad at us for? Y'all motherfuckers sent us over here because they just didn't take us. I understand when they sent us, and they were sending us like indentured servants. Like when they thought they was taking us as butlers, people that took care of the children like maids and stuff like that. They didn't know the Europeans was doing to us what they did to us. Right. But still, at the end of the day, we wouldn't be over here without y'all send us over there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a big part of that. So we should be mad at y'all. Y'all shouldn't be mad at us. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
We should be pissed off at y'all. Cause y'all, even after that happened, y'all never came and got us, man.
It's like, we're going to leave y'all over there.
Yeah, niggas, bye niggas. They drop some niggas off here, some niggas here. Bye niggas.
You on your own.
Bye niggas. Now we coming around, we think we better than y'all. It's crazy, man.
That.
Dude, and then to kind of double back a little bit when we were talking about how, a lot of white people view us as just like animals, shit like this. Almost what we were talking about earlier with the whole football thing, where you said Papa played quarterback and they moved him to running back. Same type of thing, because to play quarterback, you gotta use this.
Think you can't think.
And playing running back, that's just about just bowling over, tearing up. That's the perfect equivalent of how they see us. They don't want us in positions where we gotta use this.
Yeah.
They just want us not thinking and just tearing up shit. And that way they can control us that way.
Look at a guy like Warren Moon.
Elite.
He had to go to the Canadian League because they wouldn't let him play quarterback. He wanted to play quarterback. NFL wouldn't let him play quarterback. He had to go to Canadian League. He over there breaking records, winning the cups, steady winning before they let him over here in the NFL. And he still was a Hall of Famer in the NFL. Even after all that, they think you can't think, man. That's the problem. They look at you like you inferior, and we're not inferior, not at all.
And that even with even a current example, C.J. Stroud. At the combine, they got this thing called, what is it? The Wonderlic.
Yeah.
That you got it. It's a written test to see how smart you were.
Exactly.
And I think he scored like a 6 on it. But I think it was like more of the thing that he wasn't trying. He was like, all right, well, here, let me just put it down.
Y'all see my tape?
Yeah. Y'all know what I can do. I'm capable of this. But going through the media time and time again, is he smart enough? Can he handle it? The anonymous source, anonymous scouts say they don't know if he can handle it. He go out there, tear the league up. His agents got hip to it and was like, none of our clients are taking this test no more. Don't ask. Don't even put it in front of in my client's face.
It's an excuse.
It's an excuse. Just like that.
To have a reason. It's an excuse to have a reason to say what we can't do. How would he scold them? What that got to do with me getting out here? Seeing this coverage, throwing the football. What they got to do with that? My son was first 2 years in football, quarterback. Undefeated. Didn't lose a game. All-star MVP.
Every time.
Ran the winning touchdown last year at running back. Won a game on a touchdown. It's just they don't, it's just a mindset they still carry. It's, I don't think he can do it. They're going to always take you and put you in more of a skill position.
Right.
Not a thinking position. Because they think you can't do that. And they steady getting proved wrong.
Every day.
Yeah.
And like when you say that mindset, I think people, because it wasn't that long ago, like you was talking about with Warren Moon and all this stuff going on. Like Ruby Bridges she got an Instagram page. The little black girl that ended segregation in the schools, she's still alive and well. And that mindset sometimes either passed down, or it's funneled out. But that's less than 100 years ago.
It never changed, bro. It's a mindset. I told my mom one time, I said, the only time, what's changing it? All these mixed babies running around. Because guess what? I don't care what color you are. You cannot love your grandbaby because he's mixed or he's this color. And that's what's working. That's the only thing that's going to work it. Because how you going to hate something that you got to love, that you in love with? Right. Because like even with the celebrity, look, how this little boy going to feel this way and his favorite basketball player, LeBron James? You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's what ended. Because, if you put a 2-year-old, any color child, two races of child, you set them right here on the floor, put some balls towards it, they're going to play with each other. Yeah. They don't know. They don't look at it that. They're not looking at that. They just want to play.
That's it.
So it's letting you know that's being taught. You know what I'm saying? They being taught that. Anytime that word come out their mouth or whatever they think or however they feel, that's all being taught in the house. Kids they're not born like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's going to stop.
Oh, yeah.
You go to some of these games now. And watch all the mixed babies just running around everywhere. And and every time, like you say, every time they see that daughter with that, like, I don't get why black women be so angry when a dude gets to the NFL and he get one of them pink toes. Like, what you mad for? If you was a smart person, you would think that bloodline cut off. That other one, that bloodline cut off.
Just like that.
That bloodline cut off. So all the people that feel like that, trickling down, they gonna be gone in a minute. Now you're gonna be stuck with that. Jason Tatum looking at you. You know what I'm saying? That's what changes things, bro. Papa looking at you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'll change, and things ain't got better, but we got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and the worst thing I feel like, bro, the worst thing they ever did to a black man, and this is real talk, was take the chains off our hands. You know what I'm saying? When they took the chains off, we think we free, but we still, this is what we chained up at. See, at least we can see them. Now we can't see them.
Right.
And we think we free, but our mindset, how we think, is still chained up. Like, we'll blast a nigga in the hood. Kill everybody on the block. Don't care about going to prison. Police drive through.
Did you?
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Kill everybody just willing to throw their life away all day. Zimmerman, just living his life. Selling Skittle bags and shit. Making a mockery of what he did. Like, look, I got away. Ha ha, look at this.
Right.
Kneeing the dude back. Like, why are these dudes? Why are we, if you want to throw your life away, be a martyr. You know, when and I know that dude didn't do it. Old boy that shot Kennedy. He didn't do that.
Gotcha.
But guess what happened when he was walking under the passage? What? Old boy up there killed him, shot him.
Right.
See how they handle it? How we need to handle it. If we smart, we can make change, but we so shackled to be fearful. Like, you can pull up in a Benz right now, windows tinted. First thing gonna go through a person's mind is, they ain't gonna think you look your color.
Right.
And when you get out the car, he gonna be shot. That's your car, bro. It's a mindset, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a mindset. We tune to look at things a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And it's the crab in the bucket. It's the when they had us in these certain kind of environments, they would take, you know, like, I take you back to slavery when they would take the biggest guy on the slave plantation,
biggest buck,
and put him in front of everybody and rape him. Right. What that do to everybody else is like, if that can happen to him, guess what the little guy doing?
Right.
I ain't getting out of line. It's a mindset. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's in a way, we think they're our enemy, but sometimes we our own worst enemy, bro. That's really what the problem is, man. Cause I think about a lot of things. I read a lot. I watch a lot of stuff on a lot. I love history. Right. And I'm a people person. I'm not no land masses. I don't care about content. None of that. I like history of people. You know what I'm saying? And we need to get this. What needs to be unlocked. Bro. That's where the handcuffs at. Right. It's been out first. And when they took them off, that was the worst thing that could happen. Now we can't see them. Right. We think we're free. But we're really not. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of history, right?
Okay.
History of exes.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. I got a lot of crazy guys.
I just went on record. I don't have any exes.
I got a lot of them.
All of my exes are gone. I don't remember none of them.
No. I got a lot of them, buddy.
What is a valuable lesson that you feel like that one of your exes taught you?
Valuable lesson.
Or that you learned from a said relationship. From a previous relationship. That you feel like.
I think the biggest lesson people need to know, how you come in a relationship is how you going to have to carry along the relationship. If you come into the relationship spoiling, you can't stop it, brother. Because when you stop it, she's going to think you acting different. You know, that's one. You know, I think getting in a relationship, I think people get in relationships too much for love. I think you need to get in relationships more for friends. I think when you look at a relationship, you should look more of as the person as a friend, things you have in common.
We was just talking about
right.
that.
You know, when you meet women based on love, sex, love, do you really like this person?
Right.
Because when that stops, do you get along with this person?
Right. Post-nut clarity is a thing. I'm not the same person I was before I nutted.
Exactly. You like, get up off me. Get up out my bed. Man, I didn't hit a broad and she come over the house too many times and I would fake like oh man, my own. Here I come. Hey man, I gotta go get my cousin, man. And I would leave and drive around the corner just to drive back home. Get her. And bro, I think, like I tell you, bro, if people base their relationship more off like than love, it will last longer, bro.
And see, that's the thing, right? Specifically with women. They be quick to put somebody that could be compatible with them in their friend zone.
Exactly.
Knowing that this person could be that person, but instead they go off somewhere else. But the funny thing that I always find hilarious, they expect him to stay there in that friend zone, meaning, well, let me go off over here and do this, then I can come back and he'll be right there. No, he already.
Yeah, let me get handled for a few years.
Yeah.
Now my shit look like pig feet. now I want a relationship. Nah.
And you know, like the crazy thing that really just gets me about women is, like you said, they'll be quick to put a dude in the friend zone.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, they be so quick to fall in love with a dude and give him all of those benefits, all of those wife benefits, without him actually putting a ring on it. And then it's like, you know, since you didn't make him earn it, now he's just going to do the bare minimum. And then, like you say, oh, you don't really love me. You don't do this for me. You didn't demand me to do this from the get-go because you was cooking, cleaning, giving me all the sex I wanted. And I didn't even have to put a ring on this shit. So why would I do all this now?
Exactly.
See, there goes that expectation. In their mind, they look at him and they're like, I can change him.
Change him.
I can make him be what I want him to be.
When I tell you, that's one of the biggest lessons that I think women need to learn. There's two sides of this coin. First, women need to learn the worst thing they can do is think that a man is going to change.
Nah.
The worst thing a man can do is think that she's not going to change. The minute she changes, it's a wrap.
That's a good way of saying it.
It is a wrap the minute she changes. But ladies, y'all gotta learn that man ain't gonna change.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, a lot of my relationships started without me knowing I was in a relationship. Next thing you know, bro, it's like I'm sitting over like, she crying. What you crying about? What you crying? I don't go. I'm like this. Do I go? I'm asking her, do we go together? And it always been like that, bro. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like I find myself in relationships. Cut it. I'm gonna tell you in my player days. I always, and it's a rule. I always had this rule, bro. I told my homeboys forever. I had a three strikeout rule.
Okay.
Any female I would mess with. Hit her one time. If it ain't no good, I'm gonna leave her alone. If it's pretty good, I might get her again.
Okay.
I don't care how good it is. I'm not hitting her no more than 3 times. After 3 times, I'm done with her. Every time I done went past the 3rd time, I found myself in a relationship. Every time. And I don't realize it. I'm like, the last one, like, I'm finding out I'm in a relationship and I got a baby on the way at the last minute. Like, what? The one before her. She's crying. I'm like, I'm sitting in the car, like, swinging on. I'm like, we go together. I'm like, what's going on? That's how it be. Women, that's how they think. When you laying up with them, cuddling up with them, they into you, you handling your business, they gonna fall in love, boy. And I think I'm attracted to women who wear their heart in their shit.
And you know, one of the principal problems with that is that a lot of women think they are great communicators when they're not.
No way.
The same way, how many times you've been in this situation? Babe, what's wrong? Nothing. But then she done knocked the door off the hinges, slamming counters, scratched the car up, all this. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Don't tell me nothing because I'm the type of nigga, You tell me nothing's wrong, I'm not about to keep pestering you about it. I'm too grown to be sitting here trying to do all this. You're going to hear this PlayStation turn on.
Yep. And you know what? It's all, I could even deal with if you say, you know what, I just don't want to talk about it right now. Yeah, something is wrong with me. I'm just not ready.
I don't want that. Sit your head there, her. And before we go to sleep, what's the problem? But like, what's the problem? Like, what you mad at? That's what's the part. No, that's what happens in a relationship. The biggest thing that will split up two people, the communication, and that's the worst thing you can do. When you mad at somebody, you go in this room, she go in this room. Mm-hmm. You don't fix it, then you never fix it. Guess what happens? 2 days later, she in there cooking. Your plate over there. She not really talking to you. Mm-hmm. Your plate right there. That's all she gonna say to you. You eating. We're gonna take the kids to the mall later on. Yeah, we can go. And then naturally, y'all just start back communicating. Mm-hmm. But that issue she had, we never talked to her. We never broached it. We never came back to it and see what was the problem and see can we fix it. So guess what happens next time y'all get into an argument? She's fussing at you about this and the last time, the other problem that y'all never fixed. Right. So now you sleeping on this side of the house. Now she's sleeping in this side of the house. And guess what happens? A disconnect starts. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself not dating this person no more. You find yourself mad at this person all the time. Y'all at odds all the time. Mm-hmm. So when you don't have nothing in common with this person, what you think gonna happen? It's eventually gonna separate. Right. You know, I had some of when my relationship was toxic, it was the best kind of relationship. And that sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. When it was toxic, the reason it was toxic because we was in love with each other. Uh-huh. So it was toxic. Uh-huh. But guess what? Eventually in a relationship, you'll start leaving out the house. And when she stopped asking you where you going, that's all. And when you come back to the house at 3 a.m, she in her sleep, it's over, bro. Yeah. It's over. She disconnected. She don't care no more. Mm-hmm. And when it gets to that point, that's why you have to prevent things from getting to that point, bro.
Because that's that change.
Yeah.
That's that change that happened. And like you say, if she changed and stopped asking, when she's known for asking, where you been, how long you gonna be there, who you gonna be with, what time you gonna be home. Mm-hmm. When she stopped doing all that, she done changed.
She didn't disconnect.
Right.
And guess what, bro? It's real talk. Once you sleep in this room and she's sleeping in this room,
I was done.
You can never fix that relationship. Only way you can fix that relationship is she moves out, you stay where you at, and y'all start dating over again and build that bond again. But in that house, you cannot fix that relationship. Right. And that's what happens in my relationship. Like, we were so disconnected. And, you know, we had nothing in common. We had the children, love, you know what I'm saying? It's a thin line between that. They can turn to hate quick. Mm-hmm. So now you're not dating. Now when a new movie coming out, y'all don't even like the same kind of movie, so y'all not even watching it together. But she used to go in there and make the popcorn, baby, come watch this movie. You will watch a movie you don't even like just because she want to watch it. Right. Now you like, I ain't want to watch that shit. You can watch that shit. Mm-hmm. See, that's why I say you gotta like somebody. That person gotta be your friend, so you have something to lean on. Because eventually, sex, all that's gonna die out. Mm-hmm. You gotta like the person. Like when you're hanging with your homeboy, you can talk to your homeboy. You can sit on the phone for 3 hours and don't even realize you're on the phone with your homeboy for 3 hours. Because you like talking to him. That's your partner. Right. Your girl should be the same way. Mm-hmm. And if it's not like that, it's not going to work, bro. I'm telling you. It would I'm not going to put the name on it. But you know what I'm talking about. Yep. Like, we had the most toxic relationship. Mm-hmm. You know, my baby was created in 20 days of me knowing her. Mm-hmm. So we never got to really know each other. We was stuck together. Mm-hmm. Just boom. We was just together. So it was all bad energy. And it was love. Like, we was in love with each other. But it was just crazy all the time. We was always fighting, getting into it, boom, 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 getting into it. So now, like, I've been single for a while. And I've been in so many relationships, bro. I'm not even in the area to get in another situation. But now, any signs that a female show me that's any kind of that reminds me of something, cut it off quick.
He's not even trying to hear it.
Man, I cut it off quick, bro. Cut it off quick. I be like, nah, I know that.
I'm already familiar with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, man. You gotta meet your friend. Your friend, when a person meet their friend, that's the marriages to be 50, 60 years, long as y'all live.
Right.
Cause see, you got something in common with this person. Cause eventually, man, if you base your relationship off love, is good. But if you're attracted to a person because of sex, it's not gonna last, bro. It ain't gonna last. Like, how many times can you mess around with a person before? How much new stuff can you do?
Right.
So that's gonna dry up.
Uh-huh.
So you gotta like the person. That's what I know. That's my biggest thing in a relationship. My next relationship, I'm gonna like that person. I'm gonna get along with that person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do.
And what you experience what you talk about, like you say, being a friend first, right?
Yeah.
One thing that a lot of people are not willing to do, though, because what you explained was that takes time to get to know a person. You know, hey, let's see what your likes are. Let's see what your dislikes are. Let's figure these things out and just go with it. But now, like we talked about in the first, Amazon Prime relationships. They want to be in a relationship. We just been talking for this amount of time. What we doing?
I told you.
What we doing?
I've been in a lot of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
Don't even let it marinate. Don't even well, you're going to meet my parents. You're going to meet my da-da-da.
Exactly.
Or for some, whether it's single father, single ladies, you ready to meet kids? Or, hold on now, let us get to know each other more. There may be some shit that come out that you might not like or that I might not like.
Exactly.
So let's just enjoy each other right now. Like you say, it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual, but let's just...
mindset, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be into that person. You know, you ever been around a female, you be like, you talk on the phone with her, and you be just like, I dig her, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You feel like that. Right. You're just like, man, damn, I like her. I like her conversation. That's what it's gotta be, bro. You know, it's just like when you buy your house. You can look at this house and it's that. When you walk in your house, you know it's your house.
You know that one.
That car you want.
Yeah.
When you get in that car and you sit back and you know that's your car. You like, this is my car. I can't leave without this. It's got to be like that with a relationship. Because I think when you meet this person, it's refreshing. You done been through all this shit and this person is refreshing. She could take a joke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Not when you tell her a joke and she turn and look at you like this and then go back to doing what she doing. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. It's like, I'm a jokester.
Yep.
I'm a fun person. My woman got to mirror that. She got to and this ain't got to be exactly perfect. Because everything ain't going to be perfect match. You're going to have your Libra scale. It's a balance, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to put up pros and cons in one and what outweighs the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't find a perfect person. But it's got to basically fit you and what you're looking for in a woman. You know what I'm saying? If you're a jokester, you can't have a motherfucker that's mad all the time. Because it's not going to mesh. You got to come in there and we tell a joke, and even if it's goofy or not, she laugh. Because she feel you. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't no. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And nigga get that, and it kill your whole vibe. You ever been around a person where it's just like, everything is just.
I can't.
You just what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Just, what's your problem? Like, I can't do that, bro. And I done did that too many years. Dog, when I sit in my house now, I play my man. Sitting there with my son, talk to my son. We be in there joking. He's my mirror image. He's a little me.
Right.
That's all he is. We ride in the car, we joking, we high side. We sitting in the living room, we joking, we high side. He's texting me high side. He's my mirror image. It's my mirror image, bro. I swear. And like I say, my next situation, bro, is gonna have to be more of when I have a conversation with somebody, when I talk to my homeboy black or something, I'm gonna be like, I like her, cuz.
Right.
She's cool. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I like her. Doubt. I like her attitude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
Yeah. And see, that's how we are. I know if he come to me and be like, yo, I'm gonna chop it up with this chick, I'm feeling her, I know there's possibly something there. Because he don't just tell me about every single one. You know what I mean? It's too many of them.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot the picture, man.
But it's just...
you know what I'm saying? But the ones we know might be the ones. You ain't sending them pictures.
No.
Keep them to myself.
No.
Keep them right here. For real though, man.
But you're right. You know, when having that bond, like, it just feels effortless.
Yeah.
Don't feel like it's that much work. When you get around each other, it's a good vibe,
Exactly.
good energy, and it's passed on back and forth with each other.
Yep.
But when when you're going to get your grain, and like you say, you know it, then guess what? You're going to start seeing that person in a different way. Yeah. I can't be myself around you. I can't joke around you. You're not accepted. It becomes very frustrating.
And life is so, like, every time I click on Facebook and somebody dying every day. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, God, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? But we didn't realize these people just old. People going to die. Mm-hmm. So what it does, sometimes it put life in perspective. It ends so fast, bro. Right. And you're not supposed to be sitting here angry, mad about this, mad about this. Mm-mm. I'd rather take the good spirit, even people. Mm-hmm. Like, we energy people. Like, I could be having a problem in my relationship, and I can come fussing to you, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to be having a problem in your relationship. All of a sudden, you find yourself arguing with your girl on the phone, and you wondering, how
did this take place?
How did that happen? Because energy.
Right.
You can be having a bad day. I can walk up joking, put you in a good mood, change your whole day around.
Right.
I'm all about positive, man. If you ain't looking at I'm a glass half full person. Mm-hmm. See, some people don't look at it. I still got something to drink.
Right.
Some people will worry about it. I only got that to drink. But it's running out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at what I got. I'm appreciate what I have, not what I don't have. Right. And that's the key. I think that's the key to everything, bro. Like, we getting older where everything should be fun. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It should be enjoyment. Relationship. You should be smiling, man. You ain't got time to be fussing. Who you cheat with? Going through your phone. Like, I ain't got time. Everything I do now, bro, is peaceful. You come in my house, it's quiet, peaceful.
But that's that single life too,
though. Peaceful.
True.
Look,
and I'm enjoying it.
True.
I'm enjoying it.
Because it'd be funny as hell because when you gonna get in a relationship, I'm not in no rush for none of that.
Man.
For none of that.
I ain't gotta answer no questions. Where you was at last night. I ain't gotta do none of that.
I'll get in a relationship when I'm ready to give up this peace.
Exactly.
And tranquility.
Man.
That I got. Because what is it? Going back to school days. Yep. Energy is neither lost nor destroyed. It's merely transferred from one person or one thing to another. That's it.
What Chris Rock said. He said it perfect. He said, you either gonna be married and miserable, or single and alone. Yeah. I'm dealing with that single and alone, but I'm happy. I'm in good spirits, bro. I mean, dog. If you really realize what I went through these last few years, I went through. My son be happy that I'm by myself. He be like, he happy. Cause he see I'm more happy.
Right.
And kids will pick up on things. You know what I'm saying? They will read it. They see how I'm different, how I'm so different now, how I'm more fun. Like we be doing things. And he likes that, man. Right. Like if you would have asked him, hey, you want to get back? You want your mom and dad? He'd be like, no way.
I'm good. Cause
he see I'm happy.
Right.
And kids worried about you more than you worried about you sometimes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm peaceful, bro. I've been peaceful. I've been enjoying myself, bro, and just living life. And wherever, and I tell people all the time, when you're in a relationship, I'm not looking. Mm-hmm. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? What Scarface say, man? If it's meant to be, it'll be soon.
There you go.
And if it's gonna happen, whenever it's gonna happen. You can meet the love of your life walking in a Walgreens at night.
Yep.
You just don't know. So sometimes you got to be open and you got to be free to find that person. Sometimes we occupied where the love of our life can be standing right here, but we with somebody that's preventing you from being happy.
Thanks.
And that's what happens, bro.
Good talk. Because it's a difference. It's a difference between being alone and lonely.
Exactly.
You know, being alone, no problem being alone. Loving it. But loneliness is when you feel uncomfortable being alone. You feel like, I gotta have somebody.
And eventually it will go there.
Yeah.
Certain amount of time, like, we meant like a key in a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We meant to procreate. We meant to be together. Man and woman is meant to be together. You supposed to have somebody. You supposed to live your life, grow old. I mean, that's how everybody wants to be with somebody. You just want to be with the right somebody.
There you go.
And that's the key. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never out on looking for a relationship, but now I'm just not too trying to get to a relationship.
Right.
I'm gonna let it be right.
See, and like I've bumped into this situation quite a few times whenever I meet a woman and I chop it up with her a little bit.
Okay.
Without, getting into kind of my mentality and my psyche, woman always asks, "Oh, well, what are you looking for?"
Yeah.
My answer is always the same: nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say this is because most people when they say I'm not looking for anything because I don't know what I want, I know exactly what I want. Yeah. That's why I'm not looking for anything. Mm-hmm. If it happens, then it happens.
No.
But I'm not looking for anything. I've met so many women that get turned off. Oh, you ain't looking for nothing. You just want to just play around. No, that ain't the case at all. I know exactly what I want. And I'm not wasting my time bullshitting with you or anybody else that's trying to steer me away from what I might want because I don't see it in you. So I'm not going to waste either one of our time.
I take each one of my relationships and I look at them and I can piece them all together and I can see what I'm looking for, what I'm not dealing with, what I've been through. And now I done figured it out. It's like you say, like when people be like, "Oh, how you gonna listen to a person that ain't never been married? How you gonna listen to a person, you know what I'm saying, that got 3-4 divorces?" Mm-hmm. I'd rather listen to him. Cause he know, he know what to look for. He know what he done been through. He know the ins and outs. He know the good and bad. I don't want to talk to no beginner. I want to speak to somebody who can give me some information that can help me. And like I say, man, I've been off the force. I was about 12 years old, to tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. Really. And I kind of figured out what I want. And when I find it, you'll know.
Right on.
I'll be on Facebook with you. I might go give me a drop. I might go get a drop and sit a passenger seat. Nigga, they gonna know. I'm gonna let it be known. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it be known.
I got a question for y'all. How would y'all take this? Say y'all meet a woman, y'all chop it up, maybe y'all go on a date, whatever.
Okay.
You ask her, how many times have you been in love?
Right. And
this is her response. Oh, I've been in love, I think, maybe about 8 or 9 times. How do you respond to that?
I don't have a problem with it.
You?
Because see, women is different than us. Like I say, I'm attracted to women who wear their heart on their sleeve. I want a woman. I think that's why I'm always in a bad relationship. Cause I want a woman to show me she loves me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I like a woman to, I kill you. I love you that much. I kill you. And I don't know if that's what I've been. That's why I've been in so many bad relationships and so many crazy relationships. Cause I'm attracted to the woman that'll show me she loves me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't want the woman who, if I'm sitting on a couch and she say, "I'm finna leave," and when she hit that door, I don't know if she's coming back. I like the relationships when she say, "F you, I'm about to leave," and I'm sitting there smiling, playing my game because I know she's coming back. So I guess that's what that kind of woman attracts me, because I want to feel I'm a mama's baby. Mm-hmm. I'm a titties baby. I tell everybody I want my woman to show me she loves me. You know what I'm saying? So. That's not uncommon for a woman to be in love, because women fall in love like that. It's easy. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't fall in love like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? We try our best to stay away from that. When a woman come on too strong, we push her away. Women fall in love easy. Mm-hmm. Anything they attracted to, it can be anything. They be in love quick. Like I said, I'm always in relationships and I don't even realize how I got there. I'm like, I got a whole girlfriend and I didn't even realize how I did it. See, because she know a woman think different. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They look for love. They looking for that guy. They want that picket fence. They want that relationship. They want that walk down the aisle. So they always looking for love. Mm-hmm. Women-based relationships more off of love than men do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I'm not mad at that thought process, that logic at all. I guess my whole thing with it is, we was just talking about this the last time. I don't want to be in a situation where I feel like I have to suppress my emotions.
Okay.
So obviously I don't want her to suppress her emotions either. I want you to tell me how you feel about it. But the issue that comes with that, with women that fall in love 8, 9, 10 times, is because a lot of women are in love with the idea of love, not love itself.
Exactly.
So because of that, they see, I want a guy that has this, I want a guy that does this, A, B, C.
Yep.
They're able to plug any guy into that, into what that fantasy they have picked up. So if it don't work out with this one, okay, well then I'm just going to fall in love with the next one because I can put him in that mold too.
But you look at girls. A girl could be 12, 11, 13 years old, and they can already be planning who they could have married. I'm going to marry, it's going to be like this. That ain't, we're not looking, we're not thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? They think different. See, women are wired to be caring, loving. So, I mean, it don't really do anything to me to, you know what I'm saying, that I see a woman that they've been in love a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fall in love easy. And, you know, once I give it a woman, I mean,
like past is past.
Yeah, the past is past, man. What you did before me don't do me nothing. Nobody can't walk up on me and be like, I had sex with your woman. I said, you didn't have sex with my woman because she wasn't my woman when you had sex with her. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
That was your woman.
Right.
And guess what? It wasn't even it was just your time. You know what I'm saying? That's my time, buddy. And you wouldn't be telling me that if you didn't feel a way about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes people try to tell you some shit just to get a rise out of you.
Exactly. You can't do that with mine. Because once she became mine, she mine.
Right.
You know, I can buy a used car off the lot. Feel brand new to me. It's mine. I don't care who had it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as she ain't tampered with it, she was too crazy. I know women fall in love easy. I know niggas can whisper sweet things, sweet melodies in their ear and make them fall in love and tell them we gonna be married, we gonna have these kids, we gonna have a family. That's why you'll see a woman with 2, 3 kids quick. Cause she been promised something. And then boom. That's why a woman be so angry. You know what I'm saying? Cause this dude promised her this. We gonna be together forever. Put a baby in you. He's gone.
Right.
And guess what? She find this new dude coming in her life cause she going through something and she's still suffering from the last relationship. And she find this new guy. Right. And he come along. And he seemed like the perfect guy. Telling her everything she wanted her. Love her. I love you. He put a baby in. He's gone. That's why I say this all the time, bro. I have I look at a woman in a certain kind of reverence. I look at a woman. Women are special. Like I might talk my crap about women, but women are special.
Right.
A woman can get her heart broke constantly and still love. We get our heart broke one time, we done.
Look,
that's the same way we was talking about. A man can cheat over and over and over again. She'll take him back. She cheat once, he leaves. It's over. Because a lot of men's ego can't handle that. Their pride can't handle that.
And I admire a woman. When I talk to women, I tell them that. I say, that's something I admire about a woman. She constantly looking for love. She can take the worst heartbreak and still go looking for love again. Constantly falling in love.
Right.
We don't do like that. We get our heart broke one time. We protect it after that.
Right.
Sometimes that make us the dog we end up being, the heartbreak. Yep. And a woman can just love, heartbreak, love, heartbreak, love. It's crazy, man. Right. I can't deal with that.
No.
I deal with a little heartbreak one time. Shit, I was going to sleep, waking up, checking my phone. They didn't text. I go back to sleep. I wasn't eating. And I was going through it just for a minute. And I'd be like, man, that's what I was putting them women through all these years. And then we doing them like that. And we ask them, why you tripping? That's why they tripping.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I got a lot of admiration for women. You know, all the strong women I have in my family, from my aunties to, they all raised all of us by themselves. My mom, 2-3 jobs. My grandma, handling her business. Right. Men's not being around. All the men in my family was drunks, alcoholics. My dad, I just met my dad 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I got a lot of admiration for women, man. You know, I might talk crap, but I admire a woman You know how sturdy they are, and sometimes we bring home the bread, but sometimes they the foundation.
No doubt.
They hold you together sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The support. So.
Not like they say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna just, I'm not down on women. I love women. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta give them a hard time.
Yeah, we got
time. You know what I'm saying?
Too, man.
It's all out of fun, shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Cause like if a woman told me she been in love at least 8 times, I'ma look, but I'm curious by nature.
Exactly.
Let's have a conversation about what led to these different breakups or heartbreaks or love moments.
Would you call them?
Yeah, no, see? See, that is a damn good point.
You causing that.
That's a damn good point.
I want to know that.
That's that A word that women don't like. Accountability.
Yeah.
They don't like that
They
word.
run from that.
Because they don't got none of that. They don't got none of that.
Because it's a full circle moment. Now, we talking about this whole falling in love shit all the time
Yeah.
and then getting your heart broken, do it again and again and again. This goes all the way back to what we was talking about earlier. They give up those wife benefits to me, and all I have literally got to do is say, well, in the future we can do this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I can get wife benefits out of you for just saying, well, maybe one day we can be this. Maybe one day I'll put a ring on it. Yep. Maybe one day I'll make you a mom and a wife. And you'll give me everything off of a maybe. Then when I leave, you do it again to the next guy. Yep. That's not on me.
No,
that's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you. A lot of women's picker is broken.
But sometimes, if we live in a certain kind of way, we have to take a little bit of accountability.
True.
Oh yeah.
We can't be running around shattering.
I mean, promising the world and.
Because like Jay-Z say, I can't see him coming down my aisle. I got to make the song cry. He telling you how he made this woman, a certain kind of way with what he was doing. Mm-hmm. So we got to have a little bit of accountability that we selling her something and she buy it.
Right.
And then we sold her a lemon. You know what I'm saying?
And now for the record, I do want to go on record and say, I don't subscribe to selling a woman a drink.
No.
That's never just been my bag. I'm going to tell you what it is straight up.
I used to sell
because
used
to. Keyword, out of the word being used to. Yeah. I think we've all been there at one point.
At one point in time.
You're young and dumb.
Yeah.
Now at 34, I'll be 35 in a month and a half. Here's my thing. I always tell you, the most important word in the English language is the word choose.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never want to take your choice away because I don't want you to take my choice away from me. I'm going to tell you this is what it is. I'm not trying to be in a relationship right now.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to be tied down. Mm-hmm. I'm doing ABC. If you want to continue to rock with me, cool. But if we rock together and then you be like, so what are we? We ain't nothing. I told you what it was from the get-go. But that's on you.
But see, women think different. A woman to tell you, like you can be messing around with it. You can have an understanding that, I'm not in a relationship. I'm just doing this. We can mess around. Mm-hmm. It's cool. She'll tell you, cool. But in her mind, she thinks I can change this guy and make him fall in love. So when that don't happen, they be mad at you.
No,
when you told them from the jump.
No, because I let them know, just like what P-Max said, I let them know the exact same thing. And I say, you can do the same exact shit that I'm doing. If you want to go out and do you go, then guess what? That's a them problem. Now, I ain't got shit to do with that.
Look at this, bro.
No.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm gonna tell you something real. You can love this woman laying in this bed and cheat on her with 25 different chicks. Mm-hmm. Female can't move that way. She love you. She love you. She want you.
I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
We different. Right. Cause see, we got outies. They got innies. See, a nigga gotta go in them, so we the dominant. You know what I'm saying? So we can be in love. I done cheated on my girl so many, and come lay in the bed and she be laying there and just, no, I ain't full of shit. Ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm laying right there feeling guilty, but I'm hugged up. And no, I ain't about nothing. See, a woman, she can't be in love. If she love you, now I'm not saying a certain chick can move a certain kind of way, but when she love you, and she into you, she into you.
No, I mean, if we, like he mentioned at the very beginning, we are establishing from words say go.
Yep.
No feelings have been involved. This is just a conversation that we had. Okay, I can't give you these things. Well, then guess what? damn it, she better get sign language. She better figure that. She could
That's why
use
she be in
braille.
love 8 times. She don't hear it.
Especially if you drop the dick from the top rope like Macho Man.
She don't
I can change it. I can change his mind.
Cause guess what? We ain't right. We be in there talking shit. We be all up in them talking shit. We be all in there. Who stole this? Who did? It's mine, ain't it? We make them feel a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
But then we just talking shit. We just enjoying the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But they get caught up in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And if a woman see you as that guy, she see you as that guy. You might not feel that way. You can probably be seeing hug that woman, hug that woman, hug that woman, hug, and then love her to death.
Mm-hmm.
And still be that, cause I done did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's different, man. Like, that's why I say that's why we're not equal. We geared different. Like you say, they more emotional. They more reactive.
Mm-hmm.
They react. We more calmer. We think before we react. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we different at.
It's almost the same way with cheating, which is also something that I don't subscribe to. That's a whole nother discussion.
But
don't subscribe to that. But it's also the same way with that. Man, when we cheat, it typically isn't, it's not because anything is missing in a relationship. Exactly. Men are more impulsive. Exactly. We just do things sometimes. Women typically cheat because something emotionally is missing from the relationship. Oh, I done put on a little bit of weight. I'm insecure. He not looking at me the same way. But this guy at work,
mm-hmm.
he remembered my birthday. He brought me flowers, this and that. Exactly. He be asking me what's wrong. It's more.
And then you arguing at home, and then he tell her, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?"
Oh yeah, work mate want to sit up there and hear it all, but don't. Oh, he did what?
Why you with him? Why you dealing with him?
Just say.
And guess what? He keep hitting her every day. And guess what happens? When she go home, y'all beat every day.
Every day.
She going to work. Now she want to be at work more.
Exactly.
Because she see him. She come home, she see, y'all both sitting around looking at each other like this. I mean.
That's how it is.
That's how it is, bro.
Yeah. That is how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I don't know if y'all are privy to this. I actually just found this out the other day. How do we feel about Cardi B allegedly letting another nigga hit while she was pregnant with that nigga?
I think it's cap.
Whichever one of the Migos she was with.
I think it's cap.
She was pregnant with his baby, and she let another nigga.
They said it was Stephon D.
Yeah,
I think it's cap though.
Think so?
I don't think it's the truth. I think a woman, when she's trying to hurt you, she would say whatever she gonna say.
Makes sense.
I think she would say whatever she gonna say to hurt your feelings.
Look, because what she
always say it.
Look, because a woman to take. You better stop before I hurt your feelings.
You better
hurt you.
Hey,
stop. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Leave that woman alone.
They got a perfect example.
Look.
If you ever listen to that Fabulous Summertime Shootout.
Yep.
Remember when the old boy talking to his girl in the car? He talking to her in the car, and she was like, "I'm doing what you did." He's like, "What you do?" "I'm doing what you did." "What did you do?" "Hey, what you fucking another nigga?" And she like, "I'm doing what you did." And he like, "You sucking nigga dick?" What? Hold on. And he say, "I couldn't do it. It was too big." He was like, "What?" He say, "Bitch, I'm about to kill myself." It was a perfect, bro. It was a perfect example on how we look at things. You know how you look at things, bro. We cannot take that blow. And that's what Cardi did. Look, let me ask you a question. Stephon D.
Right.
He done signed about $200 million deal. She know he's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he a sniper. They say he a sniper. Mm-hmm. They did an interview one time. Everybody going to the locker room. Somebody, who you don't want around your girl? Everybody was Stephon D. Stephon D. He's a sniper.
Really?
He's a sniper. So when he seen whatever he seen, his stomach was bubbling. His stomach was bubbling. And then look at what shit. Compound interest. That stomach was bubbling. And when he asked about him, what she say? Yeah. And did.
Yep.
Well, and did.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. She probably didn't even do that. He probably ain't sleep all night.
At all.
Thinking about that shit.
Period.
Because like you said earlier, when we do it, nigga, we can cheat all day.
Mm-hmm.
Our woman can go on one date and we be in there having cardiac arrest. About to die. We be so sick. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. So I think she did that to make him mad. Payback, nigga. You been treating me like this. I got something for your ass.
Right.
Yeah, I fuck and what? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think she did it.
Just saying that just to hurt him.
What could have been. And you see how you feeling now.
Yeah, nigga. Look, nigga. Now when they got another nigga that's over you, how you like that? That hurt even harder.
Yeah, because guess what? When a bitch, or when somebody downgrade, you know, if you're in marriage or in a relationship and they downgrade you,
yeah.
You know, you get the chuckle. But when they meet somebody that you start second guessing, damn, hold on, listen, what the fuck?
Man,
it hit different.
When she acting a little different when that moan, that whatever sound a little different, sound a little louder. That hurt. That hurt. Like on that CD on that family, what she say? I tried to give him something, it was too big. He was like, what? He about to die, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that's how it be. A woman can kill you. You cannot go blow for a woman. You will not win that, bro. I massage this nigga's shoulder. You can hit 25 female, and she tell you she massaged this nigga's shoulder, and then you want to kill her.
Off the rip. Off of that.
Because they feel like our property, bro. Our lady feel like they belong to us.
Right.
And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm telling you, bro, I was a straight dog, man. I was a straight dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was running around to do with no leash on. I was a straight hound dog, yo. I was a straight hound dog, man. And, you know, in my relationship, I made this up in my mind one time. I was like, I can't expect my girl to show me respect if I'm being disrespectful. Right. So at a certain time in my situation, I stopped. Cause see, you can't want her not to do a certain thing while you being. Right. So if you want the respect, you're gonna have to give it. So I came up there to my mind, and in my last couple of years of my situation, strictly her. Just, you know what I'm saying? I stopped, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep asking a woman to treat you a certain kind of way when you dogging her out. Yeah. She gonna get fed up.
Yeah.
So that's what I did, man. I made that conscious decision to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? I do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shouldn't work. You can't do a woman, bro.
He said, can't do it.
It ain't gonna work. If it ain't gonna work, they're gonna find a way, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can be in a situation where if she win a lottery, I'm gonna put it the other way. You can be in a situation where if you win a lottery, you gonna come home and walk in the house and say, baby, we won a lottery. But if she win the lottery, she gonna say, bye, nigga.
Look, there was an actual thing. Look, there was an actual video, right? Where
I seen it.
You seen it?
He was in the room.
He was in the room.
I seen the white guy.
Yeah.
He was sick. He was like, and she was joking because she found out that he was just playing around. I seen it.
But she was dead serious.
Yep. So you gotta ask yourself, what situation that you in?
Look.
That's scary, dog. I'm telling you. Baby, we haven't been getting along for the last few months. So I want to end it. All of a sudden you hit $1 million.
I'm talking about she was right there and there.
Man, he was sick too. He was like,
what?
He was sitting on the bed like, for real?
Just like that.
Bro. Women, the man and woman dynamic is, cause like, it might sound a little weird, but I'll be having this talk with people. And I'm not down with Kamala being the president. No, I'm not down with that. I think it's certain positions that people are supposed to be in. And like I said before, I think women are too emotional. And they lead with emotion. And it's reactive. Like it's just too, you didn't do this, I'm reacting. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, bro. And people I be arguing with people all the time, but I think it don't supposed to be like that.
I look at it like this. I'm down for to have it. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
For the simple fact of the matter is, if solely her off of her word was when I say go, which I get that's part of the presidency. Mm-hmm. But when you got a cabinet, you got other people that say, okay, I understand why you may feel that when you acting emotional. Let's pause on that. Let's look at the other things that come into place with that. That plus the alternative, plus we talk about being raised by strong black women.
Yeah.
I feel like that given the circumstances, especially considering the alternatives that'll be put in place if she don't win, I have to rock with her, fam. I have to, man. Look, she could drive that motherfucker until I will open the door for her.
If it's chaotic, if it's chaotic in the car, I'm not gonna tell my wife to grab the wheel, bro. Bruh. I gotta grab that wheel. I don't feel comfortable with her. And she's gonna be panicking. She ain't gonna even want to grab the wheel,
bro. You got a motherfucker that he gonna try to take the wheel off the the car.
Not really, bro. He was in there before. Nothing really changed.
Bro, when you get in there and you do I
didn't see no change.
It was a lot.
Man, I'm telling you, when Trump was in office, it's real talk. And I'm not voting for nobody because I just believe them politics is just straight. They gonna sell you something. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna get nothing passed. They gonna tell you what they want to tell you and nothing gonna move. You know what I'm saying? Like when Obama was in there. He could have did so much, but it seemed like he was more focused about LGBTQ rights more than he was worried about. Like, I seen him one time say, I'm not black people president. I'm the president. But no people on planet Earth have been more disfranchised than black people.
Right.
So if we've been treated that way, it's something you gotta do. If it's been pushed one way so unfairly, you have to correct it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to correct it. I understand you, everybody president, but the thing about it is nobody had been treated how we've been treated, put in situations where we need the boost. Like you're not doing nothing helping. You're not doing nothing more than the other person. You just leveling out what's been different, what's been done different. And I feel like he had so much opportunity to do it and he just rolled on, I'm black. Y'all vote for me. And we didn't get done out of it. Dog, when Trump was in office, you couldn't buy a pair of Jordans on the mall, bro.
Well, that's the thing.
The economy was...
Because he was running off of Barack's economy. Booming. He was running off of Barack's economy. That is how every president... Every presidency really until the tail end. And... that is my biggest thing, right? Because I get, especially being a black man, being black here in America, right? But one of the biggest things that I also notice is sometimes we keep saying, okay, what are they going to do for me? But are we even utilizing the resources that's already out there for us to have it? Because somebody broke it down on Twitter the other day. They was like, all right, black people will say, hey, what are you doing for me? How are you going to uplift me doing A, B, and C? Cool, get that. But that's the equivalent we talk about our girl, right?
Yeah.
She come home, she bring you the groceries, she bring the groceries in, got the food in there, so on and so forth. She cook it, and then now you mad because she don't bring you a plate. Now she went shopping, put everything up, she cooked it.
Yeah.
But now you saying, I don't want to.
I get where you come from.
You know,
I get it.
That is how. Now could there be more? Damn right. There's a lot of things. First of all, I feel like legalizing weed should be number one, off the top, because you got guys in there for that.
Jail for shit. People making millions of dollars off of it.
Shorter sentences than child molesters, rapists. That should be, as soon as that's done, that should be opened up.
My only thing with Trump is, bro, this is my biggest thing I have with Trump. Everybody liked him until he ran for president. Everybody liked him. All the rappers put him in his song. He hung around with all the top black moguls and until he ran for president, and now everybody's calling him racist. I just don't get that. I feel like he played to a base that can get him in the White House. You know what I'm saying? Right, I feel like it's just a game. Everybody we getting game. But at the same time,
I feel like you playing in my face. Because for me, I'm like, okay, you did that, but you was also the same cat that tried to get them 5 black boys locked up in New York.
But when that happened, people don't realize that Trump was a Democrat.
Yeah, but that's still you. We still talking about your character, not your policy.
But up until that time, it wasn't proven that they didn't do it.
But still.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
it's just like,
guess what?
let's say, for instance, we heard 5 other color guys do something to a group of, you know what I'm saying, our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what we gonna say? Oh, they did that. They need this other before we even got the facts. That's how a lot of time we judge before we do got the facts.
But guess what? Even when they did come out and say that they were exonerated, it wasn't done.
Yeah.
He still doubled up on it.
I get you.
You know, so for me, because as we talked about with, say, for instance, Kamala having a group of people that could kind of say, hey, you need to do this.
The president ain't running nothing.
No, not all by themselves.
Yeah.
But the group of people that he got that's going to be telling him certain shit.
Yeah.
They don't have our best interests at heart.
I don't think none of them do.
No, but
they all friends.
No, they are. But I look at it from my perspective, harm deficit. And what I mean by that is, if somebody come up through that door right now, all right, and they come in with a knife, I'm gonna like my chances better than if they come in there with a shotgun. Knife in there, I'm like, all right, I might get stabbed, I might get cut, but I'll fight them off.
Yeah.
They come out there with an AK or a shotgun, walk up in here, it's gonna be that much more difficult.
Yeah.
The odds of making it through is gonna be that much harder.
Yeah, but I believe it's more of a pick your poison. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. We just really picking our poison. We pick this side, poison. We pick this side, poison. I don't think no poison is more toxic than the other. I think you gonna die. Most poison you just gotta pick which one you want to take. And I believe politicians is just politicians. They just selling us something. And they just trying to make us believe, you know what I'm saying, to tell them what they going to do for us. And they going to get there once they get voted in. They don't care about us. Like I said,
so it's just basically just the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's you picking your part. That's all you're doing. And I don't know if she lesser than the other evil.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Come on, fam.
I don't know, man. I don't really know. I ain't going to lie, man.
It ain't nothing. Look, trust me, man. You got a guy that withheld hurricane relief when he was in office.
But they're not doing nothing right now. They got a hurricane going on.
Sure they are. You got FEMA down there. On top of that,
FEMA checks.
But guess what?
They can't do nothing with them checks.
But guess what?
$700.
They sitting up there trying to get more passed, but the Republican Party don't want to come in and vote on it.
You know what? Like I got to disagree with them. You're not going to 100% agree with either or.
Facts.
It's not.
Facts.
And I'm not voting for either or because I believe it's just all bullcrap. Like I said, I believe they all selling you something. They all working together. They don't care about us. Ain't nothing gonna change. Bro. It ain't gonna change. Vote for one or the other. Just like when she got in when she was running with Biden. She had all these women voting, running a little Chuck Taylor, little Pearl, run her through. Biden got in office. You didn't see her no more.
Well, that's normally the role of the VP. Yeah. VP is not normally supposed to be seen.
Yeah.
They are to push the agenda of the president.
Exactly.
But
they all got an agenda when they come in the White House.
Oh, yeah. In some shape, form, or fashion.
What they supposed to get accomplished. Everybody. And you know what I'm saying? They getting fed this. It's like they reading off a teleprompter, man. That's not how they feel, man. I'm just not falling for it.
No, and I guess part of me is as well as the fact that family ancestors, the things that they sacrifice to get that vote.
Okay.
So even if that is the case, because as you mentioned, no politician is 100% for.
No, you can't trust them. They're a politician.
For a reason.
And see, the thing about it is, she can't, look, it's like this. Can you really rock with black people when you married to a white guy? I mean, I'm just asking a question.
I feel like you was, again, daddy black. You got motherfuckers out here who got. Guess what?
They Indian?
No.
She was claiming
he's
Jamaican.
Time. I'll put it to you like this. He was a Jamaican economist. He was a doctor. Like, he knew his shit.
So which one is Indian? Where'd she get the Indian from?
Mama.
Okay.
Mama's Indian. And this is my thing too. Sometimes, hell, you got motherfuckers who are 100% black that still don't rock with us.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just not a politician guy, man. I'm not no. I believe it's just they selling you a dream. They gonna get in there. They ain't gonna do nothing. They not worried about. I'm telling you, one thing about the world. The only people that suffer in the world when a certain kind of person get in there, the richer gonna get affected. The lower gonna get affected. We middle class. it don't really touch us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It don't move either or when you middle class. Mm-hmm. I think you might get affected if you rich because you might get taxed more. And if you poor, a lot of times you more poor. You know what I'm saying? These things don't benefit you. The economy, everything, you can go in a grocery store and spend $150 and come out with something. Mm-hmm. Now, $150, you gonna make dinner, man. That's all. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I believe the only people that just really just coasting is us, middle class. Middle class, we just in the middle. It's not gonna affect us either or. It's gonna affect the top and the bottom, and that's all it's gonna affect. And I don't believe none of them got our interests. I just don't believe that. I don't believe they're for us. I don't believe Trump for us. I don't believe Kamala for us. I don't believe Biden was for us. I don't believe Obama was for us. I don't believe George Bush was. I don't believe none of them is for us. Because all of them guys, really, it's just like, man, when you're in the NBA. Mm-hmm. You seem like, it looked like LeBron and the dudes on the Boston Celtics. Now, the Boston Celtics, they might really have beef. But you take him that they might really have a beef. Oh, no, I got to change that. But LeBron and another guy you might think really got beef. Mm-hmm. They really cool, man. Mm-hmm. They looking at, they rich, man. And that's how they are. Mm-hmm. They only beefing because they trying to get elected. And other than that, man, they cool. We all sitting up here at the top. They not worried. We not worried about them peasants. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? We the people in the Gladiator, man. We entertainment. They not worried about us. Right. They sitting up there eating grapes, man. They don't care about us. Ain't nobody really up there care. They just trying to push their agenda. Mm-hmm. They trying to make you tell you what you gonna do so they can get your vote. And then when they get in their White House, you ain't gonna see no difference, bro. That's why I don't really like getting caught. I don't really get caught up in politics. Mm-hmm. I just got this thing about. I feel like, and I just feel like that I might be wrong, but I feel like I don't want a woman in charge. I just don't. And I might be on some, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't, man. I can't even lie to you, man. I just can't lie to you, man. I feel uncomfortable as being an alpha male for a woman to be in charge. That's just how I feel, man.
I put it to you. For me, like I say, totally respect that. Just can't go without. Just me, can't risk it on the alternative for me.
Yeah, man, we hunter-gatherers, man. Mm-hmm. They sit home and take care of the kids, and we can't keep switching. You know why the world looks so crazy right now? Because people ain't playing their part. You know, women ain't being women no more. The women clothes are baggier than the dudes' clothes now. You see what I'm saying? It's so flipped upside down, man. You just look how things are right now. Like, we know at a certain time how things work. You know what I'm saying? Now you got kids in school and they teaching you about sexuality. They teaching kids about, you ain't gotta be a man. Like, even though, like, I seen this show. It was like a Law and Order. It was like a medical show. And it was a boy, but he was acting like a woman. He was saying, I'm a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. And when he was in the hospital, he was laying in the bed, he was sick, and they were checking him. And the other doctor was going back and forth with each other. He said, if he wants to be called a woman, he's a woman. And the other doctor was like, he's not a woman, he's a boy. So they went and did the ultrasound, ran him through the machine and everything. And then the one doctor that was beefing with the one doctor told the guy, well, I think you need to tell this woman that she got to test like ball cancer.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And it made him like, this woman has balls. It's silly. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say, but we really know. And everything is so confused right now, bro. And I'm fearful that my son grew up in a world that if I had a daughter and she go use the bathroom, this big guy can come in there because he got a wig on. He say I'm a woman. And he goes in there with my daughter. Like, it's so out of whack right now, bro. And we allowing it. We allowing it. And we can't keep allowing it. It don't supposed to go that way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not with it. I feel like you can be what you want to be. Right. But man, we know what's up, man. Like, I'm just not with. I don't like how the world going right now. And I'm sorry that I don't feel good about my kids and my grandkids growing up in this world that we looking forward to. And we got things so out of whack. And we keep agreeing with things being out of whack. And that's what I'm not against. I think I'm just an alpha man. And I feel like you was in a certain kind of time. You're not going to send this woman out here and hunt. That's not going to happen. We going to go hunt. It's just naturally.
But that's the thing though, right?
Natural.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to send a woman out to hunt.
Why
understand
not?
No, I get that.
You saw that?
No, but if she's capable compared to the village idiot who you send out there, he come back with rat shit and everything else.
I get you.
At least she come back with something that's edible. I'm going to take my chances with her to bring back something that's going to be good.
How many times is that going to happen? That's not going to happen. That's why you got a WNBA and you have an NBA. That's why you don't have women playing football. That's why things are a certain way. It has to be that way. We trying to mix it all up.
But look, in regards to saving life, if I'm looking at if a person tell me, guess what, I can fly this spaceship to get us off this damn planet to deal with A, B, and C. Or this nigga over here who can barely pick his nose and think for himself, who has a 3rd grade education.
Okay. But look at this. I'm going to give it to you from this point of view.
All right.
But if it's a woman right here that's capable and a man that's capable, who you going to feel more comfortable driving that ship?
Whoever is the most capable to keep me alive. And that's man or woman.
If you call
man or woman
and a woman pull
man
up,
or woman,
how you going to feel?
I don't give
What am I calling for?
Huh? If you call the police. Hey, somebody's breaking in my house. Bring the police. Who you going to want to pull up?
Look.
You see what I'm saying?
Because that's my question. What am I calling for?
Now, we on some stuff like that. I get you.
Because I put it to you, that's just like, say, for instance, if you got a woman who is a professional UFC fighter versus your average Joe Blow who they never throw a punch. Ain't no fucking,
gonna lose.
Bro, it is too many stories to where they done whoop the shit out of her.
But they
I'm talking about
they showed
I'm talking about an average Joe Blow nigga that ain't got no training.
They showed that swimmer guy. He was last with the men. Yeah. He got in the woman division and was first. How you go from last to first? It's just, in the Olympic track running.
Oh, but they got the
high school boys are faster than the Olympic women. You got dudes in high school and college running faster than women in the Olympics. It don't supposed to be that way. We're built a certain way for a certain reason.
Right.
A certain person is made to lead. That's why they make you this way. You're made to do that. We got it so out of whack. It's just out of whack. Don't you just don't things just seem so out of whack right now?
It's different. It's different. Exactly. It's different. It is different. Yeah. And the biggest thing that, like, one of my homegirls, I met with her today. Katie. One of the biggest things she always say is, she say, worry about yourself and don't be a dick. And that's all she say. She say, as long as I worry about what I got going on and don't focus on what anybody else got going on.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't veer off into somebody's lane just because it's something that I don't like.
That's how I am.
You know what I'm saying?
What you want to be.
Right.
I just disagree. That's all.
And that is the biggest thing, right? And having that space to be able to say, you know what? It may not be for me. I may not like it, but you live your life.
I just disagree. I say I'm with it.
Right.
I mean, if you live your life, this is your life. You do what make you happy. I just disagree.
And there's nothing wrong with
Absolutely
that. It ain't jack shit wrong with that.
That's just human.
Period.
As humans, we're always going to have these differences.
That's what I have trouble with, because motherfuckers feel some type of way, then they go out their way to go and intrude on another person's life.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
that's being a dick.
Like being a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because because some things do be different. Things have changed. Times have changed. Even from when we were kids, times have changed. And in regards to, like, say for instance, LGBTQ or transitions, things of that nature, because there is a lot of things that are out there that people fearmonger about. Yeah. Men going into women's restrooms. Exactly. Which that can be scary, but how often do that happen? Yeah. But it can happen. Exactly. But two, I'll be more fearful of the motherfuckers, because when you look about it with kids, youth pastor, teacher, these motherfuckers that are supposed to be who they are and what they doing, but yet they the ones that are doing the most. So it's just, like you say, times have changed. But creating that space, case in point, right here, right now, how we're able to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Disagree on certain things, but still be cool with it.
That's what it's about. Everybody got their own thought process.
Facts.
Like I done had guys that's, go the other way on my machine. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem. Maybe the coolest guy to have a conversation because I'm not a homophobic. I'm not
right
against you because that's what you want to be.
Right.
Just don't make no pass at me. But I'm not against you.
Look.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not against what you do. You be what you want. It's your life.
Man,
I'm with it, bro.
I'm about to slam a nigga on this motherfucking head one time.
Don't do that.
Nah, we was out drinking. Nah, it was
Austin.
in Austin. Man, I think it was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
It was your birthday. At that point, I was like, man, I'm going to go ahead and drink. I'll stop drinking for a while.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to go out. All right, let's go ahead and get a drink. I'll go get a drink at the bar. Man, I ordered this drink, and I guess they were like from across the water, French niggas or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm up there ordering a drink.
Parlez-vous.
Bro, he tried to parlez-vous me.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm sitting up there ordering a drink. He started trying to dance behind me. Bro,
I'm sitting over at the table looking at my phone. I look up, this motherfucker behind him doing the Shawn Michaels. Behind him like this.
I was about to whoop the
I would have had a
motherfucking
conversation
shit.
with him. I would have asked him how much
Bro.
he like his teeth in his mouth.
Bro, do he want to shit in a diaper or what? Because I'm like, because you could do you, but don't bring that.
Like you said, don't approach it on me. Don't
exactly.
come with me with it. You know what I'm saying?
But to be honest, from what I've noticed, it seemed like men got it easier than women in that regard. What I mean by that is that if a gay guy hits on another man, you say, hey, I don't swing that way. You can do you. And they be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But them lesbians, them studs,
Man.
when a woman say, nah, I'm straight. Nah, baby, you just ain't had me yet.
Exactly.
You just don't. They don't know how, taking that no fun answer.
Yeah. I got, that's one of my, it used to be one of my lines. I said, we got something in common. I like women too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit. We got something in common. You know what I'm saying? We link.
Shit.
What can everyone say? Yeah, you don't like men, me neither. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, and it's almost crazy we stumbled into this because I had a homegirl. Okay. She lesbian. She was like, what is it with y'all guys that like hitting on lesbians? Like, do y'all think it's like a badge of honor if you're cock? I was like, the fuck yes you do. To change that shit. You don't even like dick and I mounted that shit. I planted my flag on that mountain.
I ain't even trying to change you.
You can still stay who you
I just want the bragging rights.
You can stay exactly where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to convince you to go the other way.
Better y'all can see my damn face right there dealing with these two niggas.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm just trying to switch your mind. I'm not trying to convince you.
Oh, man.
You and the women? You got some with you? You can bring them too. They can enjoy the show.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Because, the thing about a woman is beautiful. Yeah. A woman, how they curves, structure their face, skin, pretty, just everything. God knew what he was doing when he created a woman. He curved her up to make you attracted to her. So I can understand how a woman can be attracted to another woman. Right. And even with a man, we never going to be attracted to a man, but we might see a guy that's buff and be like, man, that nigga big, or that nigga, or like I tell my son all the time, man, you handsome, bro. Yeah. You a handsome guy. Right. We know who fly that be in a movie all the women like. But man, women are different, man. It's beautiful, just they body. I don't get, and that's their business. But I don't get how a dude can be into another guy. Women, it's just so beautiful. God did his thing.
He took his time.
You know what I'm saying? Bang, bang. It's just them curves that will catch your eye. And you just like, dang. Yeah. Like how? I don't get it. I mean, whatever floats your boat. But I don't get it.
The way they move.
Get it. That's why I say when my kids were little, I'd be looking at something on my phone, ass shaking. Here I go. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? That's what you like. That's what you like. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't think kids can be coerced. I think kids can really be, you know what I'm saying, kind of that way. You start letting them kids play with dolls and stuff, dressing up a certain kind of way. Just imagine he just got none of the sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You can get in a kid because a kid is growing. You know what I'm saying? They're so fresh. Everything is so new.
Mm-hmm.
You can't corrupt them to a bit. I heard people saying, if he gay, he's going to be gay. I get you. But I see so many stories of people who thought they was gay when they was younger, have the surgery switch over, and end up killing themselves. Because they made a decision thinking that's how they were. And it really wasn't how they were. You know what I'm saying? And when my son, I mean, that's why we look at our son. If your daughter come in the house and say, Daddy, I just had sex, you mess around, kill her. Or be about to, let your son come in the house. What you gonna do? You gonna dab them up. You know, it's a badge of honor. So, you know what I'm saying? Man, like I said before, man, I just think the world is out of whack. And the further we go along, it's getting more out of whack. Like, black people got our rights. Right on top of a lot of that rights, they put women in there. They put gay people in there. And it suppressed us getting our rights. It's like when we got our rights, they ride on our rights too. And now you look around, they have more rights than you have. They can approach on you. We can get on her and say that word, that 3-letter word one time, and you can get counseled. Just boom. But they can just, like I tell a person, like we was talking about with the Lizzo thing, like a woman pushes that. I got the gay friend, I got the friend here and there. They'll hang around with and be the partner. But then let you get in an argument with your girlfriend. What's the first thing she calls? You must be. You hanging around there, but you even see it's a bad thing. Because when you want to diss me, you call me that. That's why I say, bro, I sit back sometime and I say, man, we better slow down. And we better stop. Because it's going to get under control. It's like AI. You let it get out of hand, then you're not going to be able to stop it.
Skynet.
That's what I'm saying. They giving you the movies to pay attention to. And we not paying attention.
I use that
can't
shit
take this
all the
nigga
time,
nowhere,
though.
I swear.
But
God damn it, I can't take this nigga nowhere.
Look, that's how
real
turn
talk.
on. Because we all use a certain level of technology. I use
I love technology.
I use AI. I got my Echo, my
Man,
Alexa.
I can't do nothing without my,
you know what I'm saying?
my alarms and everything.
Look, this is how fearful I am about the shit. If I be like, Alexa, set my alarm, and she do it, I say thank you.
Yeah.
Why? Because if shit get wild,
Me too.
I want you to know I was at least nice to you. You know?
I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna ask you a question. And if you got them things, I know you done witnessed it. You ever been sitting in the house having a conversation with somebody, and you look over there and you see that bottom line, listen?
Yeah.
That's real line. When
Hell
you
yeah,
stop,
it stops. Yep.
It has a camera on it.
Very much so.
So I'm saying, so I be thinking like,
yep.
You ever been talking about something and you scroll up your phone and you see
it? Yeah, they listening.
Look,
it is without a shadow of a doubt.
Telling you, dog.
I'll just come to accept it.
You see the robots Elon Musk made now?
Nah.
They can cook, babysit, clean up your house.
Oh no.
That's crazy, man. You ain't iRobot.
iRobot.
No, I can't.
Watch these, man.
I can't.
And even Elon Musk was scared a minute ago. About a year ago, he was scared. We need to slow down on AI. They unlimited.
Look.
They get smarter and
Sentiments.
smarter.
Yeah.
It's not no limitation on how smart they can get. Just imagine if all of a sudden you make all these robots, they run in the world, and then all of a sudden they say, these humans are destroying the world. Yep. That's what ends up happening. You see these movies where these aliens come here. It's not that they coming to kill us. It's we destroying the planet.
Yep.
So they gonna kill us.
We just happen to be a byproduct of that.
There you go. And that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna make them so intelligent where they gonna look at us and be like, y'all destroying the planet. So let's put them in order. We gonna be in chains. I'm telling you, we better stop. Because it runs your life.
Yeah.
First thing you wake up.
Looking at your phone.
And seeing all this kind of shit is a byproduct of watching all these fucking
movies
and TV shows like we see. Case in point, thinking about when COVID first broke. When that shit first happened, I was like, I've seen this before. A movie that came out 10 years before. Contagious. That shit came out 10 years before COVID.
Ago. Let you know
and it was the exact same. The same dude that was on the news talking about COVID was in that movie talking about that
shit. Contagious. Exactly. With Matt Damon. And Gwyneth Paltrow. And Jude Law. All of them in there. And it's exactly. It mirrored it so much.
Fucking mirrored.
It was crazy, man. Crazy.
I do remember when I watched it, I got my laughs out when that one woman got that last MRE. The army and shit. Yeah. The army was there. They was giving out MREs to people to take home. Yeah. And that woman got that last one. They was like, sorry, everybody, we're out. It was a long line of it. Man, they chased that woman down.
And you know what's crazy about it, though? I like the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Because it took you to wherever all the way back to where that bat, wasn't it a bat?
Fucking bat.
That dropped blood or something.
A woman was over in fucking like China or some shit on a business trip. And she ate at a restaurant that had some roast. And it went to the damn pig. A bat dropped in a pig farm. And the pig ate that shit. And it happened to be her pig that she ordered. She ate it, got on a plane, came back. And she transferred on.
And it just spread it. You can see the dude in the casino touching the hand, touching the drink. It was just spread
everywhere.
Crazy, dog.
Started in one part of the U.S., then it just spread because everybody on that plane that was going to all different parts of the world or the country. And it just spread. Shit, you need to watch that shit.
Because I've seen,
I can give you a copy of it.
I'm going to have to check that shit out because that is wild.
I can give you a copy if you need it. Cause it's a trip though, bro. I mean,
this shit is cool. What
it's scary, man.
Art imitating life.
Yeah,
shit is crazy.
This world is a scary place.
No doubt.
It's scary, bro. I'm telling you. And we so cool with how things running, and we so relaxed. And when we look up, it'll be too late. You gonna try to go out your door and an robot gonna step in front of you like this. Sit down, push you on the couch.
Hey, guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? Sit my ass down.
Sit down.
That's it.
Ain't no Will Smith in this movie.
At all.
He's slapping people and they already canceled his ass, so he can't come save us.
Motherfucker gonna be in the house. Let me cut Iroh.
Right.
See how they defeat it. He gonna be, sorry, sir, I've destroyed that movie. What?
What can we watch?
Let me ask y'all a question. Who's your football team?
Dallas Cowboys. Always, man.
Paul, you a Cowboy fan too?
I am. Not as now. Obviously, I tell them this all the time. I'm basketball through and through. Yeah. I'm not a diehard football fan like that, but I do root for the Cowboys.
Okay, man. See, on this part of I want you to put like the Joker lamb right.
Oh, see, here we go. Who is your squad?
Man. I'm a Viking, man.
Oh, shit.
Undefeated, man.
For the first time.
Undefeated.
Look, he getting his Thor on right now for the first time in how long?
Baby, let's go. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous because he had Sam Darnold behind the wheel.
He throwing that pill.
He throwing that
pill.
Hey.
And look, but Flores, he been putting them quarterbacks in a blender.
Yeah.
Seeing ghosts.
We got Stephon from y'all. Gilmore. We picked them up. And man, I'm telling you, man, they say when we traded Hunter, we got rid of Hunter. Because we got rid of but they showed all the draft picks that not the draft picks, all the people we free agent we picked up from them 2 picks by 10 people.
Right.
Stephon Gilmore was one of them. We picked up Adam Jones from the Packers.
Yeah.
We ain't playing, man.
Look at
I wish we played the Cowboys.
Look at it.
We played the Cowboys in Dallas Stadium. I would go.
You'll make it happen.
I was at the first home game in Dallas when they played the Giants and they lost. And that people were so mad. And I was laughing.
See there?
I was in the crowd. They were passing me birds. I was having a good old time.
See there? You're not allowed to go back.
See, again, I'm not a diehard, but you this the biggest Cowboys fan I know.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Cowboys fan.
Hey, I'm going to ask you something. I want to get y'all opinion. How y'all feel about the Diddy situation?
Diddy got Diddy in a little bit too much. It's fucked up. Like, how can I put it? I think what really opened it up was when that video came out, was him putting hands on Cassie.
Yeah.
You know, little, you heard the whispers, you heard the parts, you heard this, that, and other. But then, cause you heard stories about him, he blew up somebody's car, or set somebody's car on fire.
Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi did him.
About Cassie.
Fuck with J. Cole. He slapped
Drake.
Right. You heard this shit, right? But there ain't no, it's
normal
just,
shit.
Right. You heard a little hearsay. But when they saw what he did to her.
That video did.
Oh, that opened up. And the fact that he tried to kick out that money so fast.
He had to. He know that video was coming out, bro.
That video came out, and that's when it just, they was like, if he's capable of doing this shit, what else is he capable of doing?
That's what gets you.
Yep.
Cause, like I've been making my, I got my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Right over, boss.
Right on. Right on.
Good plug. Talk your shit.
But, I've been talking about the Diddy situation, and I'm not the type of person who, I don't want to judge. I hold my judgment. I sit back, you know what I'm saying? There's been so many black people who've been accused, and when you get accused and then you found not guilty, nobody there to apologize.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I want to sit there to the end and see all the evidence. I don't know if he was just really doing crime or is he just a freak.
Right.
I don't think it's no crime being a freak. See, because if you look back in history, first heavyweight champion of the world, black, Jack Johnson.
Right.
He was dating white women, right?
Sure was.
What's the charge they hit him with? Trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
We done seen people get took down for stuff like this. And I'm not the person who, cause I can be in that situation. I can have a woman, 2 women lying on me saying, I done did this and this. And at the end of the day, all I would ask for people to do, let me have my day in court. So I'm not too quick to judge, you know what I'm saying? But it's looking,
it don't look good
at all.
It's crazy.
I'm ready to see this, especially with
I want to see that.
Apparently him being adamant about taking a stand.
Exactly.
Cause he
That cross examination is gonna be.
I want to see what's up. I want to see the evidence. I want to see the other big guys that was in the mix. I want to see who in the mix.
Cause it wasn't just him.
Yeah.
It wasn't just.
Cause I never seen a person charged for racketeering, and it's just one person.
No,
that's a crime organization.
And
you know what I'm saying?
The thing that intrigues me the most is, there's these hypothetical lists rolling around of people that think is gonna be on these things. Yeah. People don't give a fuck about fucking Jay-Z or nobody being at.
Take my boy off.
They care about them higher up, people even higher up on that food chain than them being on those tapes. Yeah. That's the big thing that's spoke about.
One of the things that got me wondering too was, will he get Epstein? Will he get killed before? Look,
I don't think so.
I think depending on who was there and who was recorded.
I don't think so. I don't think that can happen again.
Man, look.
I don't think they're going to allow that to happen again.
Look, if it could happen to a white man.
I get you. But that's a one-off.
But guess what?
Because now we thinking about that.
Yeah.
That is not going to happen.
I don't know, fam.
I don't think that's going to happen. I'm telling you.
They going to sit up and say it was drug or gang related.
Because Epstein's situation was different. Like he had kids. He had minors that he was flying people in, messing with.
But that's the same. They say the rumor
is. He got a 9-year-old.
9-year-old.
I want to know about that. See, I did a video earlier about that on Run Over Boss on YouTube. But I did that earlier, and I say, if it's really a 9-year-old he did something to, he need to be under the jail. I'm all with justice.
Right.
Yeah.
But I want him to have his fair day in court. I want him to have his, I think we all, man, sometimes a black man in the world, we guilty to proven innocent. We need to go back to innocent to proven guilty. If you can find him guilty, I'm with it. See, but it's the other way around too much, man. We always guilty, then we got to prove ourselves. Because at the end of the day, if he's proven innocent, nobody going to apologize.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So you're going to be still guilty in people's eyes.
Right.
Like, I get people being mad about the Cassie video. He's not being charged for that. They keep putting that out there because it's painting a picture of, if he did this, he did that.
Right.
And that's what it's doing. He's not being, if you're not going to charge him for that, stop putting that as your front. You know what I'm saying? Making him look like how he looked. Everybody deserves his day in court. Let him have his day in court.
And we already know that's going to be brought up. They're going to bring it up, like you say, to paint that picture.
Exactly.
Oh, this is, and if he gets on that stand, it's probably just going to be one of them, because there's no denying what was on that tape.
Exactly.
So if he gets up on the stand, it's literally just going to be him owning up to it.
There you go.
Yes, I did this for whatever reason. I was out of my mind. I was high. I was drunk. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
and see the bodyguard said both of them had a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
The bodyguard say he seen them fighting all the time. Not just Diddy jumping on her, her jumping on Diddy.
Gotcha.
Like my thing is you know, like when you found when you got hooked up with the trainer, you left Diddy. Wow, if he was doing all this to you, like I can see if he had you locked up in a cage down in the basement, you ain't even living with him. You don't got to put up with that. See, a lot of times, what happened is you with it because you in the limelight. There's certain things going on with your career that wouldn't be going on if you probably wouldn't be in this situation.
playing lifestyle.
So I'm saying, so I'm like, if he's guilty, he's guilty, man. I'm for. You mess with little kids. Hey man, hey, put them under the jail. That's where they need to be at. I believe you mess with kids, you need to die. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
That whole lifestyle shit is almost just like that fucking Menendez shit that just dropped on them.
I heard that's cold, man.
The show.
Yeah.
Oh man, they
I just don't
well acted. Watch that.
I'm gonna have to watch it because I heard so many
They got
people feeling sorry for them now. Like they don't look as much as monsters that they've been painted, you know, as you know what I'm saying. Like
Because I know before I didn't just know the details like that. All I knew was kids went up there, shot their parents.
They got Knicks game like
now seeing all of that, all of the information on there. If that is how it went down, damn, I see why. That would be enough to drive anybody crazy.
Yeah.
If
I can get
that's how it went down.
You've been abused.
And they said the mom was the same way. She was so, in love with that rich lifestyle that she knew the dad was molesting them and doing all that stuff to them. But she ain't say nothing because he'd kicked her out and she'd have lost all that. So
you touch my child.
It's crazy.
I'm going the movie Man on Fire. I need everybody. Everybody. You better not touch my child. I'm Man on Fire.
I definitely recommend watch. They just dropped a documentary on it too.
But
I still gotta watch that.
You know
too.
why I haven't watched it?
something
I'm gonna tell you what I just finished. That series, The Boys.
Oh, you caught up on it?
I just finished the last episode. Hey, that's my show, man.
Look, what if I told you? Because I used to read the comic books back in the day. The comic books is wilder than the damn show. They show on that show.
Ain't even close to that. Dang.
Man, I'm talking about now they do a great depiction.
Yeah.
But that comic book, man, that'll have you all the way out there.
Hey, that's cold, man. I'm digging that, man. I just finished it. Because I'm a person, I can't watch a series and wait. I gotta wait for it done.
Yep.
And I watched the whole thing through. And that's how I did, man. I finished that last episode the night before last. And I was like, man. I said, I can't wait. Man.
Speaking of that whole process, I apologize to all of my Game of Thrones people.
Look.
I finally started it.
I never got
this
into
shit is. Look. And see, I was the same way. I ain't never just been that. I didn't just know what it was about, but just seeing, little clips here and there, I was like, I'm not going to get into that. Yeah. I actually started it.
Pretty good.
I'm rocking.
Make a post about
I'm rocking. Yeah. I think I'm rocking.
See, and I like stuff like that. See. I just feel like I'm so far. I'll be so far behind that.
It's got a whole 8 seasons of that shit.
I'll be too far behind.
Now, I will say, the first 10 minutes, I almost cut it off. I didn't know what I was watching. Okay. That first 10 minutes, I was like, I'm about to cut this shit off. I ain't right. But I was like, I'm going to finish the episode, see how it go. I made it through. I was like, all right, I'm going to check this out.
I might have to do that, man.
Give it a go.
I might have to give it a try, man.
Sure.
I have to give it a try.
Before we get out of here, LeBron and Bronny, how we feeling?
I'm good with it.
I personally think people need to ease up on Bronny. Number one, he was the 55th pick. Yeah. I don't know exactly what y'all were expecting.
Exactly.
He played basically one half of college basketball, like a season. Yep. Only half a season, was a 55th pick. Me personally, I thought he should have stayed in college, but that's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. He's here now.
I'm cool with it.
We don't have an issue when they do this whole nepotism shit in Fortune 500 companies. So I necessarily don't have an issue with him getting his foot in the door because of who his dad is, I have no issues with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just think people should ease up on him. It's gonna come. Like I said, he'll get there.
Then it came out that Golden State was looking to pick him at the 52nd pick.
Really?
They just respected LeBron. So they acting like he wouldn't have been picked.
Right.
And he averaged this in college. It's been other guys that been drafted.
There was a dude in the top 15 that averaged less than Bronny did.
They said Jimmy Butler averaged the same thing he averaged when he was in college. And I think what Jimmy was at? Marquette? Was it Marquette?
Yeah, he did a year at Tyler Junior College, then transferred to Marquette.
Okay. And he averaged almost really the same thing. I'm with it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I want him to succeed. If he don't, so what? When do we ever look at a 55th pick and expect him to come in there? There you go.
At worst case, literally, I think his floor would be he just ends up in the G League, which that ain't the worst thing, or overseas. But that's his floor.
Mm-hmm. But this one thing I got to tell you, like you say, we for the go. I'm not liking what Duke doing, man. They just signed both of them Boozer twins, and you got Cooper Flag.
My boys. People thought we was done with Coach K retired.
That's unfair.
People thought we was done with Coach K retired. We still in this bitch,
how you
man.
gonna get the twins, and we gotta get Cooper? Then you got Cooper Flag over there. Come on.
Now, in that respect, Flag won't be there by the time they get there, though.
Okay. Yeah, the Flag gonna be out.
Because he's gonna be the number one pick next year.
Okay, so what year are they in school?
They, I think, are seniors now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Flag is gone.
Yeah, he's
Flag gone.
Because was Flag the one that was hooping against the Olympic team?
Yeah,
that boy there was.
Flag. I've been watching Flag since he was in high school. Flag.
Really?
He's been on the radar since he was 16.
Dang.
With Yoke on, you got the shot, fade away, mid. He got everything.
He's going number one next year.
Everything.
I mean, my Spurs still ain't that good.
Are you a Spurs fan?
Yeah. I'll take that.
You know who I'm loving? You know who I'm loving, though?
Who's it?
Dalton Connect.
Connect four.
He a bucket, dog. Girl. He a bucket. I'm telling you, bro, I love dudes. And I'm not the biggest defensive dude, because when I play basketball, I ain't play all this defense. I can score. First step, I'm gone.
Done.
I'm a bucket guy. I love guys that get them buckets.
Check this out, though. You're probably not gonna like what I'm about to tell you. Okay. But I'm gonna go ahead. Now, I don't have any information whatsoever on it. This is just what I think is gonna happen. LeBron about to see how trash this roster is, and their record is. And
he gonna
be Connect Four gonna be one of the first ones gone because.
You think so?
Because I think he's got one of the higher ceilings on that team as far as his game. So I think they're going to trade him.
I don't think
No. Okay, let me rephrase. When I say trash, I mean trash by LeBron standard, meaning chasing a championship.
Because I think you look at the Denver.
We've seen the history with LeBron. He get motherfuckers up out of there. They ship him out of there.
Yeah. But I think
Dalton Connect, I think, is one of those guys that would draw a lot of interest. So I think he could be one they might dangle that.
I get your
I think they might dangle that carrot out there.
If
they're not performing on the level LeBron
you're right.
is to chase the championship, he's one of those they're going to dangle out for trade.
If they can dangle, I get it. I get that makes sense. Yeah, I get you on that. I can't just.
So I don't know if he's going to be there the second half of the season. That's all.
We finna see. I'd rather get Austin Reeves' ass out of there. Because Austin Reeves disappear in the playoffs, man. And then we sent Westbrook over there with Denver, so we not worried about
You're a Lakers fan?
I'm a Lakers fan. Both of my team, purple and gold, baby. You know what Bishop Don Juan say? You know what I'm saying? The gold is for the, you know what I'm saying? The green is for the money. The gold is for the honey.
And his brother and then Mook, man, we be on the cruises.
Bro.
His brother come, all Lakers, everything. He's sitting at the sports bar watching.
And see, bro, I'm a Laker fan before Kobe was there.
Right. So, Vlad,
so fan of the team, you there regardless.
I'm a Nick Van Axel guy.
Oh, okay.
With the Sox here.
Eddie Jones and them boys.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, the camera and them. But I'm such a big fan of Nick Van Axel. He just was my guy. Mm-hmm. And I was watching my Lakers when we wasn't doing shit.
Right.
So, you know, I'm a Laker fan. I'm not no Magic fan. A little bit before my time, even though I watched Jordan win his first championship against my Lakers. And we weren't the same team. that Jordan beat, you know what I'm saying? And Magic gave him Jordan got the blues against my boy Magic that first game, and they had to put Pippen on him. You know what I'm saying? He put a triple dub on him when we won the first game. And they say, nah, you get up off him, we're going to put Pippen on that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, man.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
All it is, 2 hours in, we never even introduced the shit.
Hey, man.
It be like that sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Shit,
Who's going first?
We'll handle this now. So,
yeah.
Episode 106 in total.
Okay.
It's season 3, episode 4 of this season. We rocking. We did have our special guest, homeboy Dante.
DT,
you
baby.
Go plug
Run
your
over balls.
shit.
Run over balls. Check my YouTube, baby. All content, man. Anything that's going viral, any kind of content you want to hear, man, go to my page. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to give you my opinion, not your opinion.
There you go.
And I will interact with you if you leave a comment.
Hey,
so leave a comment.
Get used to that. This ain't gonna be his first time being on.
No, man, I gotta come back, man.
Come back
fun,
anytime you want, man. This how we do. We just,
man. I enjoy myself,
man. Because I told him I was like doing this, like, like I don't even feel like the mics is here. We just, it's like this is like a therapy session. We just talking, you know what I mean? And so that's why we just love doing this. Man.
I enjoy it, man. You know me. I be phone like this. I be talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta agree, but. It's my opinion.
Facts.
Some people gonna agree, some people gonna disagree. But guess what? It's a conversation.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
There you go, man.
Just like that.
And you don't want people to be agreeing because if they agree about everything, man, you don't got no. We need both sides, man.
Yeah.
Need both sides.
That's how good dialogue is. Yeah.
Gotta bring me back, man. We gotta keep doing this, man.
Soon.
Most definitely. We're gonna keep on doing this. Yeah. Well, y'all already know what it is. Welcome to Forever Podcast. We rocking. We always coming back. We told y'all this. That's how it's going to be.
Forever.
There you go. As always, you guys know it is the bad guy P-Mac.
It's your boy, the Walking Holiday He-Man.
Okay.
And we going to catch y'all next time. I'm going to give y'all a little something for the earbuds we can ride out with. And we going to catch y'all next time. Peace.
Holla.
Later.